in the Philippines, hypertension carries a constant, heavy paranoia. It's the nervous, over-the-shoulder feeling that follows every slight ache in the back of your neck, the batuk pain, leaving you wondering if a stroke is imminent, even when your readings seem normal. This anxiety stems from a common family trauma. Almost every Filipino knows of a tito or a lolo who seemed perfectly fine one moment, only to collapse without warning the next. This grid represents the adult population, where 1 in every 4 people is living with this silent threat. As the counter hits 15 million, the sheer scale of the risk becomes clear. For a breadwinner, the biglang tumba, a sudden trip to the ER, can instantly wipe out decades of a family's life savings. Because of those financial stakes, these blood pressure numbers represent a Category 5 economic threat to the household. Yet, facing this combination of physical and financial ruin, a massive portion of these 15 million people still avoid their medication or manage their condition inconsistently. The paralyzing fear of the bomb actually prevents patients from doing the work to disarm it, leaving their families completely exposed. Standard medical advice follows a predictable script: reduce your salt, avoid fatty foods, drink more water, and stay calm. But then patients hear the most dreaded phrase in the clinic: maintenance is forever. That phrase frames the medication as a tanda ng sakit, a sign of sickness. As the shadow of this pill bottle shows, the patient begins to see their treatment as a ball and chain rather than a solution. This sense of being broken drives patients to look for control outside of the doctor's office. They turn to viral internet myths, sharing tutorials on home remedies, and buying unproven supplements because it feels like taking back their agency. Repetitive, fear-based clinical lectures often backfire, stripping patients of confidence and pushing them toward dangerous misinformation. Stopping the cycle requires a cognitive pivot, moving away from the ticking time bomb and embracing el invisible Baluti, the silent guardian shield. This perspective recognizes that science-backed habits and medication are active tools, not admissions of weakness. Inside the body, treatments function as structural reinforcement. As blood flow becomes turbulent, a glowing inner lining builds up. This physiological shield absorbs and deflects sudden pressure waves triggered by daily stress or heavy traffic, keeping the vessel completely stable. Morning medication functions as the daily armor a breadwinner dons before stepping out the door. By focusing on protection rather than fear, the patient stops being a passive victim and becomes an active guardian of their family's future. This armor doesn't provide an excuse to ignore the basics. Patients often ask if this shield allows them to eat whatever they want, like a plate of lechon, without consequence. The reality is that ang invisible baluti requires all its components to stay strong. As this graphic shows, when you remove lifestyle factors like sleep or diet from the equation, the shield begins to crack. Maintaining this shield brings a profound psychological freedom. The constant, exhausting paranoia over every batuk pain finally fades away. The breadwinner is now effectively insulating the family's life savings from a sudden catastrophic medical bill. Taking control with this mindset allows a person to lead a full, active life without the weight of feeling restricted or sick. By adopting the invisible baluti, Filipinos finally defuse the ticking time bomb, securing their health, their finances, and their peace of mind.